Members of Human Rights Monitoring Agenda, today we are out to join other Nigerians in celebrating the historic day of June 12th, Democracy Day in Nigeria, as expressed by the Executive Director of the organization, Comrade Buna Olaitan Isiaq. The day is historic because it was a day Nigerian in 1993 came out en masse after a long rule by the military. They came out en masse to choose who to actually represent them in every aspect of government.
Republic of Nigeria that recognized today as a day that is worth celebrating and a day to celebrate democracy and called Democracy Day. We give kudos to the President of Federal Republic of Nigeria. But then it is important that we understand what democracy emphasizes. Democracy is about good governance. Democracy is about balancing the polarities in the society so that some people will not be fine. Some people will not be living fine, benefiting from the resources, the general resources of the people, while some are crying and feeling oppressed. This is what democracy is about. Government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Now bringing this to the present reality, it is important to express why we deliberately chose this place. This is anti-cultism session of the Nigerian police in Lagos State. We deliberately chose this place, anti-cultism, because some months back, the place was attacked and burnt by those we can call to be faceless. But if we continue to say they are faceless, then we will continue to deceive ourselves. The people that carried out this are not faceless. They can be traced and identified by the state. The state has the resources to trace and identify those people that carried out this attack. This attack was not an attack on the Nigerian police. It is an attack on Nigerians, because we are now the ones feeling the aftermath of this attack. And we want to use this opportunity. But when we talk democracy, we are talking good economy, we are talking security, we are talking balancing the polarities. The present situation of Nigeria is everywhere is no longer secured. We have hoodlums all around. And this is why we will continue to agitate to choose this day and as an historical day to always express the fear, the agitation, the interest, the willingness of the people. Àfi ọjọ́ ẹni láti fi sọ kí ni ẹ̀dùn ọkàn wọn aráàlú àti kí ni wọ́n ń fẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ ìjọba. The government is working, but that work is not enough. It's not enough. We expect the government to do more. We will not believe a state government, the Lagos state government, for example, why this place has remained like this, and including all other police stations attacked and burnt. The Human Rights Monitoring Agenda want to say it with all our mouths that we will not tolerate any attack of such in future. Any attack like this, because we have our streets, our lookouts, our areas dominated by hoodlums, miscreants now. People are no longer saved. The people that carried out the attack like this, they have their interest. And I will not remain convinced that the attack is not supported by the state government. I will not support the position that this attack on police stations and a certain place like this is not known to the government. This place has remained burnt. Yet the Lagos state government has not done anything. The state government has not done anything to review this place, nor any other burnt station or attacked police station in future. Police see them as part of the government, but they are also human beings like us. They have the oppressed among them. From the Human Rights Monitoring Agenda will not relent in our efforts in defending the rights of the people. We have criminal elements in the police that will never repent in oppressing the masses. continue to fight them with the instruments of the law. As we continue to defend the rights of the oppressed people, also we will defend the rights of the oppressed members of the Nigerian police force. This attack, this place, was built with our taxpayers' money. When we are talking democracy and we want security, we must ensure we balance the polarities. As much as we will continue to defend the rights of the people, also we will continue to tell the people that we will also stand against any act of criminality. We will stand against any act of criminality or any sponsored project, and that is why we are here today, to tell Nigerians, to tell all parents, ká sọ fún àwọn òbí kí wọ́n kìlọ̀ fún àwọn ọmọ wọn. Ká sọ fún àwọn òbí kí wọ́n kìlọ̀ fún àwọn ọmọ wọn. Human rights monitoring agenda will not condone any act of criminality. We are here to balance both sides. We want the government to do the needful. The Lagos state government can rebuild a place like this and every other bomb station too across the state if the government takes the issue of security proper. Those people in the House of Rep, those people in our House of Assemblies, in the governor's office, they have their children well secured, in a well secured environment. Yet, the security operatives that are in charge of our security are being oppressed, and the Lagos state government remains silent. I see this as an insincerity on the part of the Lagos state government for this place after several months to still remain like this. We are out to tell the government and the people to take the issue. You see our streets, our bus stops, is created with neat strengths, and these are tools in the hand of government. We appeal on Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu to take the issue of security very serious. We appeal to Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu to take this issue of security very serious. If you people encourage cultism, because we see that government is encouraging cultism. If you keep encouraging this, your children one day will fall victim. We are ready and willing to work to fight this thing together to ensure the society and the democracy of our dream. National anthem.
Democracy Day. Government of the people, for the people and by the people. Look at what we are facing nowadays. Is it government of the people again? Is it by the people again? We are faced with all-round insecurity. People are not happy. People are suffering in silence, and we say we're having leaders. And they are turning deaf ears to what is happening around us. It is not supposed to be so. We should stand up and come out. We are the one that represent. We have put you there as a leader to represent us there. Sir, I said, yes, you have to do your duty. We are just looking at the people who are suffering here and there. Must we now continue to suffer in silence? We cannot talk, we cannot sponsor. We are not happy. We are not happy. So some of us God give us the chance to be able to say something. But some are there, they cannot say anything. Not because they cannot talk, they have the fear of when I say this thing, they will do this. Why should that be? In a democratic government. Must it be so? No. Our security is very, very important. They should please, Mr. President, they should please rise up and do something. As a leader, put yourself in our position. As a leader, you put yourself in another person's position. That if I am in this position, how will I feel like? People are suffering, that people are getting killed every day. No food. The economic is very, very bad now. So they should try and please adjust. Do sing them because they are there now. But if they don't take anything, they should God Almighty is there watching them. And one day, justice will be done.
For the government, for them to govern us, not that to threaten us or to suffer us. What we are asking for them for? We are asking for them for security, liberty, and again, we cannot sleep very well in our houses. We sleep with one ISIS and the other ISIS open. What are they doing? We are the one that puts them there. Not that they should sit down there and do whatever they like. They are there to do what we want. For us, look at the stations, the hospitals. No one can sleep and sleep well. Even if there is any crime or anything in the community, you cannot rush to the station and make any complaint. Everybody is in fear. We didn't have any security, no liberty. We cannot work freely in the community anymore. Even to pay our school fees, the school fees for the children, we cannot wait to do anything, to buy anything, to do anything in the country. They should please to come to our rescue and save us. Before we are in silence, but now we are now speaking up. We are in Sorosoke now. we speak up. They should come to our rescues and do what we want for us. That's when we know they are government and they are doing good. And we want them to do good, to do better, and do the best for us in Nigeria. That's when we recognize them as a democratic leader.
He has done so far. His administration, we appreciate him to remember this day as a democracy day, because we have some past governments that we thought they would have done this. But kudos to him for him to have remembered today, June 12th, as Democracy Day. Look at what happened year past 1993, June 12th, when we had the election. People died because of this. We give kudos to him to remember this day as Democracy Day. But from what he has done, we are still telling him that he has not really reached the promised land. He has done little, but for the little that he has done, we still need more from him to do, because masses are crying. People are crying. People are crying of money. People are crying of food. People are crying of insecurity. We want him to do more. If you now see the situation of the country now, we are not safe. We are not safe. Killing here and there. Please, Mr. President, to come to the aid of the masses and give the masses what they need.